Right, but the stage and your outfits and the way you present yourself has always been an integral part of you, the star. How did you create that, and was that a conscious thing?
No, that's where my manager came in again, who discovered me. I mean, he dressed me in everything. You know, I mean, his wife did. He didn't dress me personally. His wife designed my gowns, and the first one was black, and I screamed over that, and I said, I'm too young to wear black. You open my wardrobe now, and there's a sea of black, you know. Little black dresses, long black dresses.
Every type of shape.
Yes, every type.
You can always rely on a little black dress.
Yes.
But tell us about the ones that, I mean, some of the more glamorous ones, some of the exceptional ones that were designed for you or with you that sort of stick out in your memory.
My very first one, which Doug Darnell had created, and it was all diamonded, and it weighed a ton. Oh, and that's why I created these little mincy steps because I mean, it was too heavy to do a full stride on stage, you know. So these little steps came on, and when my manager saw me in it, in the salon when I was having breastfeeding, he said, "Take that off." Yeah. I mean, that is much too old for her. I mean, forget the black. I mean,
forget the black. That was actually young in comparison.
So they had to strip it and put the black skirt on the bottom because I loved the top. You know. And eventually, after I broke away from him, I got them to put it all back together again, and I still have that gown.
Yes. That's wonderful. Yes. I mean, your wardrobe must be the size of, I mean, a house.
Well, I have. No, it's bigger, actually. I have a little warehouse.
Yeah. A mini warehouse. I love it. We've got a clip here of you in one of those spectacular outfits, so let's take a look at that.
You kiss the world, my lips began to burn. And I can tell I've got a lot to learn. So hold me close and darling, show me how. So closer now.
There's lots more to come of that. That was Kiss Me, Kiss Me, of course, from another clip from your 60th birthday celebration.
But I'd never seen a crowd like that, you know.
Oh, fantastic.
And to sing Kiss Me, Don't Stop before I even got there. I mean, that just threw me completely.
And that dress, I mean, actually, I have to reveal, because we can't show the whole thing, but it did start to come apart.
Apart, yes.
In other words,
well, not break.
No, deliberately.
Deliberately. Striptease. I did a striptease on stage, yes.
But, I mean, that looked amazingly heavy, because you actually, it's almost like you had a second, almost corset with all the beading on it. Wasn't it?
No, actually, it was terribly light.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
I mean, they're not solid sort of diamonds and...
No, it's all on a light base.
Right. So
and even that voluminous skirt, I mean, there's layers and layers of it, you know, and I thought, I'm going to trip over it, and, you know, but no, I mean...
You do these wonderful kicks and things, and it's very theatrical. And those fans we saw, I mean, you've got some fantastic, but young fans. I mean, are you ever sort of surprised at how you've not only carried all your your original fans, but you've got a fantastic following of young people?
I'm constantly surprised. Every time I go out there and I see the young audience. I mean, the youngest in that audience was 5 years old.
5, that is young.
Gave me a bottle of champagne.
He's got the right habits early on. And does it give you sort of momentum? Does it make you think, well...
Oh, yes. If I'm nervous, the nerves are gone. Then I feel that love and the mood of the people. And then, of course, I give like the 100 and, well, not 110, I was going to say 110, 200, you know, sort of when they're like that, you know.
Well, I don't think we're going to let you go away, that's for sure. You're staying with us for another long chat after the break. And it's going to be a very short break on VIP now, but join us again soon when we'll be talking more about Shirley's early life and her rise to the superstar she is today. And we'll be hearing about her new album, Shirley Bassey, The Birthday Concert. Join us then. Welcome back to VIP, where we're in the company of one of the world's great entertainers, Shirley Bassey. We'll be talking more in a moment, but first let's take a look at her singing perhaps her greatest song, Big Spender.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you, a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. So would you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the beer cup. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender. A little time with me.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? I mean, that was actually what happened when you removed the dress. That's what you were left with.
That was, yeah, it's a wrap, it's a skirt.
Yeah.
It was a skirt.
But and Big Spender, I mean, that's not your theme tune, but it's definitely one of your passions, isn't it? Spending.
I love to do it. I really get a kick out of doing it because I never do it the same twice, and I have fun with the audience with it. And it's a send-up, and it's not a ballad where I have to worry about, you know, sort of. If I make a mess of Big Spender, forget the lyrics or something, it's not bad. It's fun.
But it's also, I think, because the audience expect you to be larger than life. They want the glamour. They want you. They love the idea that probably the very next day you're going to be going out and buying a whole new wardrobe and being a big spender.
Well, I am a big spender.
It's genuine. You don't have to try.
It's genuine. I have a black belt in spending. You know.
What's your favourite or your biggest luxury? What would you describe as?
Everything. Jewelry. I mean, I don't know. At the same time, I'm thinking of how many shoes I have. What's her name? Imelda Marcus.
Looks a little bit poor in comparison.
I have a lot of shoes. But I mean, I have been into jewelry for quite some time. I mean,
but you're
anything that sparkles, diamonds are forever started it. You know, the moment I saw something twinkling, I was off.
What about the aspect? I read somewhere, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but that you once did have the misfortune of going out with a poor man, and this really didn't suit you very well. Is that right? Because it didn't sort of. I mean, this may be an invented story.
Well, that is definitely a poor man. Yes, I've been out with poor men in the beginning when I was poor. Yes,
but I mean,
there's nothing wrong. I mean,
no, it's just that ultimately
it gave me a great time.
Because ultimately you need to be able to lavish on other people as well as yourself, presumably. I mean, part of the fun is spending on lots
well, if you're making money, the fun is of it. The whole point of living is to spend it. I mean, not to put it on the mattress or, you know, in bank. If you're into investing, yeah, great, that's okay. But I'm not. I'm a singer, and I have other people who do invest. But out of my pocket money.
Your pocket money sounds like they only give you $25 a week.
I buy clothes and jewelry.